I'm LP Master 6. Last time we got our second instrument of the sirens, and now we're waiting on Bow Wow to let us out of here, and we can finally just pick all these things up, destroy them. We can lift things without the use of our bare hands now. Oh, it feels so good. We can go almost anywhere we want, but we actually mostly just want to go back to town because that's where most of the stuff we can do is. Hoot! The winged fish sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. When you play the 8 siren instruments in front of the egg, he will awaken. This, my friend, is the only way for you to leave the island. Mount Tamaranch. Yep, we got the weird little Yoshi-looking egg here. Although it's purple, you can finally see that a lot better now, especially on the title screen. We can go up this little mountain range. We can do a good bit of stuff, like a ton of stuff before the next dungeon because the world is totally open. We can go to Ukuku Prairie. And we're not going to do any of this just yet because I want to go back to town. Yeah. Okay, that's the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to cut it out because you already saw me go back to town for no reason once before last time. So I will spare you. Oh, shit, wait. I completely forgot to get this. My bad. There was a chest we could have gotten before the last dungeon. I'm such a failure. Come on, let's get it now. Bow Wow, please. Bow Wow, please. Please, thank you. My god. Oh, so you eat the little piranha thing instantly. Okay, thank you. At least you did that. I appreciate it. And 50 rupees. No, that wasn't enough before the dungeon to go do the shovel and everything, right? I don't think it was. There's one pit stop I'd like to make in the woods here, though. With the power bracelet, we can open this secret passage. And this will look familiar to anybody who's played A Link to the Past, but damn, this room looks so good. When you think of Game Boy Color, you think of weird, vibrant colors like this. And, oh, just the soundtracks, the weird, beautiful sound chip. I love it. Hey, kid! You woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot. But now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? Yes. I'll let you carry more magic powder. Are you ready? You can say no to this, and he will make you carry something else instead. Either more. Actually, we don't have either of those items yet. So, never mind. I guess I won't spoil what they are. But he'll increase your carrying capacity for 3 different things throughout the game. You deserve it. Now look at all that junk you have to carry. Ha! Take care. See you again. If you go back here, by reloading the screen, nothing happens, so I'm not going to waste our time doing it. Also, while we're here... Oh, that's not where the cave is. I'm going to go back in that cave because we can get that piece of heart right here. So let's go ahead and do that while we're thinking about it. And while we're on the way, I'm trying to think. I like to tell stories of the first time I ever played this game, and this was the first version of the game I ever played. I remember trying to do every Zelda game, and I was following Zelda Dungeons guides, and I followed Zelda 1s to a T, and I think I beat it. But of course that wasn't so fun because I was following the guide so perfectly, like painfully perfectly. And, Zelda 2 I did not get far at all. I don't remember whether I beat A Link to the Past or not, but I know I used save states the first time I played. I think I beat it before playing this, and then I'm pretty sure I beat this as well. And, I just don't have that many strong memories attached to the first time playing. And I know I watched Chugga Conroy's Let's Play, but before that, it wasn't out, I think, the first time I played the game. So I watched Nintendo Capri Sun play it, I think, before I even played any of the Zelda games, except Wind Waker, which I actually owned. Also, yes, we have this here. A secret seashell! Is that only our second one? Yes, oh my god. Okay. Cool, and we still only have the bananas from the trading sequence, which... Oh, if you guys watch my Ocarina of Time, you know I love a good trading sequence. And you know what? We're pretty much already back in town, so... Parting is such sweet sorrow, but I think Bow Wow's been on plenty of walk. Ho ho ho! I really appreciate what you did for my poor precious Bow Wow. You are such a nice boy. How can I ever repay you? I know. Smooch! Boom, 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 boom. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Lucky! I'm referencing Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg featuring Pharrell? Because it goes Snoop! And the beat's really... it's an interesting beat. And after you return Bow Wow, exclusive to DX, you get a picture. Hey, that looks great. I'll call it Link Plays with Bow Wow. Now get closer to Bow Wow. Grrr. Link, get closer. Grrr. Chain Chomps, do they growl in Mario games? I don't believe so. They just bark in Mario 64. Okay, I'm ready. Smile! Yeah, you just get nice little cutscenes. Speaking of nice little cutscenes, this is what I was trying to do before. Hi, it's me, the photographer. You seem curious about Grandpa O'Ryra. I'll call this Link Discovers O'Ryra's Secret. Okay, it's not really much of a secret. We already talked about it. How he yaps, as the kids say nowadays, on the phone constantly. But he's a shy guy in person. Not to be confused with the shy guys we actually saw in Level 2 Bottle Grotto. Now, what else can we do here, you may wonder? Find out that Terran is still not home. What does Marin have to say? I just love to sing. What can I say? What do you like to do, Link? Link does not like to sing, as far as I'm aware. But, boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's a couple things we can buy now. First off, let's go ahead and buy our deluxe shovel. 200 rupees. Seems expensive. Obviously, I want a shovel. Thank you. And we can get these as soon... Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not trying to steal, I promise. You gotta pay. Put it back. That was the controller. My bad. 10 bombs, 10 rupees. You can finally get them from enemy drops, especially if Bow Wow kills a hard hat beetle. They will always drop bombs. So you can actually get them before you're intended to. But they will start spawning from enemies and appear in the shop as soon as you beat Bottle Grotto. Now, what replaces these things, you might wonder? Well, just more bombs. You can restock those at any time. But also, the bow. A nice, sleek, light blue color. Guess what? You got it for free. Are you proud of yourself? That also unlocks another picture. I'll prove it. We got 4 out of 12. We are a third of the way done with the photography side quest. But it has consequences. Let me show you. Now, obviously, we can never go back in the shop again, or he will kill us. Oh, Malin is growling at me. Not Malin, Marin. Fuck, sorry, wrong game. What do you like to do, thief? Your name is permanently changed to Thief for the rest of the game. Alright, since we already died, I guess I'll show it. Oh, we can save and continue. It doesn't matter. We don't have to save beforehand. I wasn't kidding when I said pay. Now you'll pay the ultimate price. This is hilarious. I love this so much. And yes, that counts as a death. But now we can buy arrows anytime we want. Well, we start out with 20, which I guess is our capacity. The Mad Batter, yes, that is a reference to the Alice in Wonderland character Mad Hatter, will not only upgrade your magic powder, he can also upgrade your bombs and arrows, which we now have. Alright, before we go explore the vast, beautiful overworld, there is one thing we can get in areas we've already been with the shovel. In the doghouse here, I guess the bones are a hint for you to dig. Also, I love the coloring of the shovel. It looks better than anything else in the game. The bombs look good too, but they're just one solid color. I don't know why. The shovel just, makes me want to come. Alright, yes. We got a secret seashell. That is 3. We want to be very careful not to go above 5. You miss out on a collectible if you go above 5. Not permanently, like you don't want to stay at 5 for the whole game, obviously, just after you get the collectible. That goes without saying. Shut up. Alright, we've done everything in town. Let's go. Oh, there's so many places we can go now, but first I want to go up. I don't remember what's in here. Hey, okay. I don't remember if this is anything important at all. Okay, we gotta be careful because of the cracks. Because if we stand on them for more than like 2 seconds, they fall through. See? Oh, no, I forgot. You can just cover them up. Never mind. The heavy rocks do not fall through, even though Link does. So Link has more weight than these giant stones, so we had to have the power bracelet to move. Cool. Also, we have like almost no use for rupees for the entire rest of the game. But we actually saw this area before already. This is up near the cemetery, and there's stuff we can do here with the shovel and the power bracelet. So I wanted to come back up here because you can do all of this a good bit earlier. You know, like as soon as you come out of Bottle Grotto, but I wanted to go get the shovel first because otherwise there was no point at all. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, actually, we didn't want to go back out here yet. There is something near town, actually near the beach, that I wanted to go do. My bad. Okay, Hold on. Is it? Yeah, let's just go ahead and move this. And you surprisingly don't need the power bracelet for that, even though you need the power bracelet to move graves in Zelda 1. I thought that was strange, because right after you discover this place is when you get the power bracelet. You'd think they would make you wait. Also, that's cracked, so we could bomb it if we wanted to. We got that early, that piece of heart that was right there. You aren't supposed to get that like that. You're supposed to bomb and I think use an even later item to get that, but why? When I can get it how I want to, nice and early. Why would I wait? Now, if we came here with Bow Wow before returning them, he would sniff and say something about a secret. And he goes to the specific spot. As long as you're on the screen, he'll keep doing it. He'll tell you when a secret is buried somewhere. Of course, we can never see that again, but that's 4, right? Yep, I know where the last one we want to get is. It is back in Tail Cave. Should I meet you back there? Is there actually nothing else to get here in the cemetery? Maybe not. But I think I will meet you back. Here's where we are on the map. We've gotten quite a bit done. Oh, no. I actually want to go all the way up. I'm glad we're up here. So I'm not going to go up for a good while again. You know what? Let's go ahead and explore this little area. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Cut a nice little shortcut out. Oh, no. We can't get out this way. So I'm going to go back this way. I always like to keep the sword on B. There's only a couple occasions where I take the sword off at all. Okay, we got everything we can get in the woods. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this first. Because these are some chests that I think... I'm assuming because I don't have them listed in my notes at all, they just hold rupees. I think you... Well, it's only one. And I think you know what it is because we already saw it and we needed to be able to lift skulls. Oh, we already have this. But I just have nothing but fond memories of this game. I love this game so much, and I guess I really have nothing else to say about it. Which feels weird to be so early in a game and not have much to say about it, so I guess I can talk about what's been going on with me. Which, honestly, isn't too much. Yesterday was Easter, and I don't work on Easter. That makes no money, so go out with my parents. We actually changed up the family tradition. Oh, okay, 50. I was going to say if it's 20, that's stupid. If it's 100, that seems a bit much. Okay, is that actually all I wanted to get? Nah, you know what? We'll keep exploring. No, because I'm going to forget to go do the thing in Tail Cave. I'll meet you in Tail Cave. Ah! Okay, no. I think you might have to have your shield equipped for it to rip the shield, like, eat the shield. I'm not sure. Either way, you can spare yourself by getting out soon enough that it doesn't eat the shield. Where are you from, brother? Outside the island? What is outside? I've never thought about it. The giant egg on top of Tamaranch Mountain? They say the wingfish is sleeping inside of it. Why? I don't know either. Oh, okay, that must be the only two things they say. Or does it alternate? Okay, no. It's just different brothers. I know some other kids will say this. So I think that's the only two new pieces of text for now from them. Okay, that did not take long at all. Let's check the map. Is it just... Oh, yeah. I don't know why I checked the map. I feel dumb. Because I had it memorized. I could have been so impressive and shown you that I remember where one thing in a video game is. You know, off the top of my head. But oh well, it's too late. See, this... We can bomb this. We haven't even used bombs yet. So this will be a good, fun way to start us off. The first bombable spot we saw in the game, period. Some effects were toned down in DX, including bombs, bomb explosions, and warping inside a dungeon. Like that, you know, the mid-boss warp that takes you to the beginning. Those effects were toned down because they weren't necessary with all the color, I guess. It kind of looks not as fun, if you ask me. I think the, like, explosions looked cool for a Game Boy game, but oh well, let's test this out. Oh, yeah, because it had that, like, screen... I'm not holding up. Okay. Yeah, it had that, like, screen, effect. Like a movie maker's style, like, screen sizzle. I don't know how to describe it, but that's gone now. At least if I remember correctly, it had that. Back in town, you may remember this place. We can go in now. That's the kind of screen effect I was talking about. I love this song. I forgot the name of these creatures. I put it on screen, I think on this screen in the last Let's Play, so let's do it again. Oh, what a nice song. They don't want you to be here yet. You're not supposed to be here yet. You can be here, but you can't actually do everything here, and I will show you why in just a moment. That down there in the lower left? Oh, come on. Ooh. But they're functionally identical to Shy Guys. Not the obstacle, the enemy. Oh? What a weird object. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle. Ugh. So they toned that down in the remake a little bit too, I believe, but it didn't feel like anything was toned down at all. But we don't have an easy way back out. Oh, we get it. I don't know, everybody praised the remake for fixing those issues, but it doesn't feel fixed to me at all. Oh well, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal, it's just a mild annoyance, but we see that chest and we want it and we can't do anything. So there was no point in me coming here yet because we don't need the rupees. But we spent 200. We've already got over a third, I think, of what we need for the bow, but we stole the bow instead. This is why a lot of people don't like to steal the bow, but it's there, and technically you have to do that for 100%. In this version of the game, anyway. Alright, now we've really opened up the world. What else can we do? Okay, it seems there's actually not much for us to explore up north where we were, but we will be getting to all of that later anyway. Telephone booth, signpost maze. This is a flying Octorok. I'd like to think they're a reference to Paragoombas. I think they just look funny, like Paragoombas do, but even funnier because they're a parody of Paragoombas, I guess. A parody. Hi, it's O'Rira. Have you met everyone on the island? There's a man named Richard who lives in Pothole Field, southeast of the village. Why not pay him a visit? That's all I can tell you for now. Bye. Slam. Beep! But they just have wings attached and that's it. We cannot get down there yet. And we can't even read the sign. Yeah, we can't enjoy any signpost maze. We can cut some grass if we want. You know what? Let's go here. This square is cool because it has this. That's a warp point. I don't remember. I think you... I can't remember if you have to unlock it by falling into it or just being on the screen with it. But that is a fast travel system. I wouldn't call it fast travel. It's a warping system anyway. Well, we don't have another key. Huh? A keyhole here. It says slime keyhole. The first one I didn't show, it says, huh? A keyhole here? It says tail keyhole. Pretty sure that's what it says anyway. I feel like that would be pretty obvious. Richard's Villa. Oh, we just heard about this guy. His house has a unique song as well, and the frogs don't say anything. Salutations! You wouldn't know by the look of me, but I used to live in the castle. My servants went berserk, and I was forced to flee to my villa. So, you want the key to Cuckoo Prairie, do you? I may be able to help you. Let's make a deal, shall we? I want you to retrieve the golden leaf I left behind in the castle when I fled. Okay. I'm impressed. There are 5 leaves in all. Remember to buy a shovel on your way back. This guy is from the Frogs... No, the Frog for Whom the Bell Tolls, I think is the English translation. I don't believe it has ever come to the West in English at all, but it was a 1990, I think, Game Boy game. I believe also developed by Nintendo R&D 1, which was this team. No, this might have been R&D 4. I can't remember. Either way, it was developed by Nintendo. It was a first-party game. And for a long time, I thought Richard here was the player character of that game. He is not. Thief, check the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. Me when I look at your mom. Oh, got him. I'm sorry. Oh, do you hear Poopa screaming? Or is that Crombius? Kratz! Hello? Oh, they're screaming back. Well, we're just going to sit here and enjoy this music for a minute while I talk loudly over it. Well, Easter was nice. My father-in-law's birthday was the day before Easter, so tonight we're going after our vet appointment, which we got to swab Windy's ear and take that for them to test the bacteria, because they've been having this ear problem for like an ear. It's called Pseudomonas, unless it's evolved into something else. I don't know. It's not a severe infection, but they're really scratching a lot. And Poopas is balding, which is weird. Poor Penella Dump. And we were going to take Prune because she's been throwing up her food, but she hasn't in over a week, so she seems to be better. And she wasn't throwing it up a lot to where I felt the need to go urgently. So, you know, that should be a nice calmer vet visit. Not too expensive. We're not testing Silver for his kidney disease right now. He's taking supplements from Korea that we found. Bum, bum, bum. Do-do-do-do-do. That was Totaka's song! If you wait long enough in this house, you hear it. I mentioned that in the intro. It's in 2 places in the German and Japanese versions of the game, anyway. Canalet Castle, 10 minutes. Very rare reference of, like, time in a Zelda game. Like, in the sense of, like, you know, it takes this amount of time to travel this way or whatever. Let's fall in the water. Ooh. At least we don't take damage. That's nice. Hey, Crombius, I'm sorry you're bored, but please don't rip off my Wi-Fi antenna on my computer again. That was annoying. Ooh, it says Zero. I'm pretty sure that's their name. Z-I-R-R-O. From A Link to the Past, and I hate these enemies so much. We do have the ability to kill them. It's just hard to do. It's not even worth it. Let's not even do it. Oh, yeah. Do we want to go down here? I don't see why not. Because this is an obstacle that you need bombs for. Not the power bracelet. And that is permanently gone. Thank you. I don't want to waste any bombs. There's a nice little beehive here. We can't do anything with it. But it's there. It's nice little world building. There's bees. We can sit here and stare at the little bee animation. Very fluid. That is a shockingly good frame rate for the Game Boy. Hey, a fairy fountain. Let's heal your wounds and get rid of all that stress. Close your eyes and relax. I believe this is a great fairy? I think that's a distinction between the regular fairies that heal you, like, for a little bit, like that you find, like, when you beat a mid-boss in a dungeon. These are called, pincers? Like, you know, like the, not the Pokemon, but the actual word. If I'm wrong on that, put it on screen. Hey! Beautiful! We can go in this cave now, but I'm not sure that there's a point. This might be something where we have to tackle some sort of obstacle. But let's find out. I don't remember. Kind of exploring... Yeah, okay. Not based on my notes, because I remember the game so well. We lost our piece of power for no benefit whatsoever. And I believe we have, yep, explored all of this area right now. Again, not fully the mountains in the north or anything like that, but we gain nothing from going up there right now. So, let's just go up here.